Now to the developing story in California. An investigation is underway into an explosion today near a fertility clinic that killed one person and wounded 5 more. CBS's Christian Benavides has the latest on what police say it could have been an intentional act of violence.
An investigation is underway in Palm Springs, California, after what's being described as a car explosion outside American Reproductive Centers, a fertility clinic specializing in IVF.
Currently, one person who was near the vehicle is deceased, but at least 4 people are injured. Make no mistake, this is an intentional act of terrorism.
The explosion damaged several buildings and shattered windows of businesses blocks away. Witnesses describe feeling the ground shake.
It was insane. I thought it was a massive earthquake coming off of the one we just had a couple weeks ago.
The wall had blown out. It wasn't even a door. It even looked like a door or something had been there. But it was the wall, and everything was strewn out. Even a copier machine that was in the building was clear across the street.
The clinic confirms no staff members were injured in Saturday's blast, and their lab, including all eggs, embryos, and reproductive materials, remains secure and undamaged.
But I looked at cameras in the IVF lab and surgery center, and everything is as is, intact, no issues.
Several federal agencies, including the ATF and FBI, are investigating the blast. Attorney General Pam Bondi said she's been briefed on the incident and wrote in a statement, "We are working to learn more, but let me be clear. The Trump administration understands that women and mothers are the heartbeat of America. Violence against a fertility clinic is unforgivable." Christian Benavides, CBS News.
Now we'll continue following that investigation and bring you any updates on the free 5 News app. Developing tonight, the White House says President Trump will speak on the phone with Russian leader Vladimir Putin tomorrow. They'll discuss the ongoing peace talks to end Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Trump will then speak with Ukraine's president and NATO allies. The phone call comes just days after the first direct talks between Ukraine and Russia in years. And tonight, President Trump is back in Washington, D.C. after his Middle East trip, and he started the weekend warning the nation's largest retailer about price increases they say are coming. Trump posted to Truth Social today, urging Walmart to avoid raising prices over tariffs. The post said in part that Walmart should stop trying to blame tariffs as the reason for price increases. He then added the Bentonville-based retailer in China should eat the cost. The post comes 2 days after Walmart CEO Doug McMillon warned on a quarterly earnings call that prices may rise amid the ongoing trade war. In a statement released to the media, Walmart said, quote, "We'll keep prices as low as we can for as long as we can, given the reality of small retail margins." And in a little under 24 hours, members of the House of Representatives are set to meet again to discuss President Trump's budget plan after a committee failed to advance it at the end of the week. 5 Republicans joined every Democrat on the House Budget Committee, dealing a setback to the White House's plan to pass the bill through the budget reconciliation process. The 5 conservative handouts are calling for steeper cuts to government spending and Medicaid. That led to several Republicans briefly walking out of the proceedings to force a recess to buy time to negotiate.
All of us are very disappointed with the progress or lack of that was made. I'm done with smoke and mirrors. We got a math problem, pure and simple.
Here's a live look out over the U.S. Capitol tonight, where negotiations are expected to continue through the weekend. Another committee vote is planned for tomorrow night. Speaker of the House Mike Johnson is pushing for a full House vote on the budget bill by Memorial Day. A Bentonville High School graduate is celebrating more than just a diploma this year. After years of battling cancer and heart failure, Mackenzie Madry walked across the stage with a story of resilience and hope. She opened up to 5 News reporter Jacob Luthi about why this milestone means so much.
It's really good to have this heart. I'm very thankful to have it.
Mackenzie Madry was diagnosed with bone cancer in 2020 and underwent 9 months of chemo. The treatment damaged her heart, leading to heart failure. Too soon for a transplant, doctors implanted a HeartMate 3 pump to keep her alive.
Is that we had to make sure that she was tumor-free before we could list her for transplant.
But in 2024, Mackenzie received a new heart.
It's gotten me almost a year so far, all of senior year. As soon as I got that heart, all I wanted to do was get outside and go walk and see how far it could get me.
Like many this May, Mackenzie graduated high school, but her mom, Dory, says that milestone was never guaranteed.
Hearing the words, she may not make it to her 17th birthday is hard, really, really hard. We are super excited that she has made it to this milestone. She'll be graduating with high honors, which I'm super proud about. She didn't mention that, but I'll say it.
Mackenzie's next chapter has been shaped by years of fighting illness and being surrounded by those willing to help.
You know, she's, like I said, one of the toughest, resilient kids that I know. But I think her role as an advocate for transplantation is really a special thing as well.
Now, she plans to use that experience to help others.
I'm hoping to become a nurse.
She has a unique connection and that empathy that she can share with her patients that can't be learned. And, you know, her experiences can help her connect with other patients.
And her words to her fellow graduating seniors?
Keep pursuing what you want to as long as it's your passion.
Covering news where you live, Jacob Luthi, 5 News.
Looking ahead to tomorrow, hundreds of thousands of people are expected to fill St. Peter's Square at the Vatican, where Pope Leo XIV's inauguration mass will happen. It starts at around 3 a.m. Central Time. Vice President J.D. Vance and Secretary of State Marco Rubio are both there representing the White House.